Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. So I'm back at home today, which is nice, and I'm feeling much better. I was really sick last week, and I got tested and I don't have COVID-19, so guys, don't freak out. But if you do get it, don't feel bad, just look after yourself. A lot of people are suffering right now, especially in Australia, the lockdown situation. So I'm still going to work a little bit as well, but I am working less, and I'm working from home. So today I'm working from home, but I had some time to film a little video. So today I thought I'd talk about times where I've accidentally bought fake bags, whether it's on eBay or actually, it's mainly just been from eBay. So when I was first getting into designer bags, I did have some successful wins on eBay. All those things I've actually sold now looking back, but one of my first designer bags was this really cute, it was like a white or cream Gucci bag. It was leather, had bamboo handles, very classic in style. I bought that for about $200 from a Japanese reseller. It did have some flaws. I did have to take it to a bag spa, which cost me about $100. So all up, the Gucci bag was around 300 Australian dollars. And I loved that bag. I thought it was super bougie. I'd never had a designer bag before. So ever since then, I've been, looking on eBay. I also got, a few other Louis Vuitton bags on eBay. And there was this time where I really wanted to get a Loewe puzzle bag. This was a few years back. It was a little bit before I feel like it was super hyped. It kind of was when it started to come out, and I really loved the look of that bag, how it had that kind of origami shape to it, and I really wanted a pop of color. So I found this really cute pink one with these multicolored kind of sides, because you can get the Loewe puzzle bags that are just all one color, but sometimes they come out with ones that are a little bit more multicolored. So this one was a tonal pink one. I think it was pink, white and purple or something. And it was buy it now 400 Australian dollars. Guys, this was a little bit when I was a little bit naive about eBay, and this seller also had a few other designer bags listed, and I'm like, wow, it's such a good bargain. And well, I bought this bag and I was so excited because I really liked this color. It was purple, white and pink. And upon receiving the bag, it looked fine to me, but I was I never really had, as I said, I only had that one Gucci bag, so I didn't have, didn't really have that much of an eye for designer things yet. I've come a long way, but I thought, I don't know if it's real though. I was kind of it feels a bit, weird, the leather, and then I did some research and about the colors that Loewe have released, because it was still a fairly new bag, so there were actually not that many color options, and I just could not find that colorway anywhere. So I was just is this even a colorway that exists? So I kind of, I started to look at more images of authentic Loewe bags, and it dawned upon me that this could be a fake, because the lining looked different, the kind of font looked a little bit different, and the feel of the leather didn't feel, as luxurious, and just some of the lacquering and things were a little bit wobbly. So I was So I messaged the seller and I was like, look, you sold me a fake bag, I want my money back. And they were like, just send the bag back and we'll give you your refund, and just don't give us bad feedback. And I was like, okay. And I just really wanted my $400 back, so I did it, and then they relisted the bag. So in hindsight, I should have reported it to eBay, and I should have, actually gone through the procedure and done a case, and then eBay would have refunded my money back to me, because I would have been able to prove it was fake. But it would have been a very long process doing that. You have to go through a procedure. So I guess I just wanted my money back straight away, and it was kind of fast to me doing that. The only problem is, now obviously they can still scam other people. So it is, looking back, I probably should have filed a case and done it the proper way. but I did get my money back. And then later I actually ended up buying another second-hand Loewe bag that was authentic, and I did get that for just under $1,000. I did sell that later because it was the medium size, which is not as popular, but I managed to get that one from the UK. So yeah, the price was a bit more up there, but you know, looking back now, the Loewe puzzle bag is actually quite expensive now. I think it's almost $4,000. So yeah, for back then, the price was really good. And yeah, I don't know why I sold it. I just got over the design. So yeah, and the medium size I didn't love. But anyway, another time that I bought a fake bag is I bought a fake Marni Pannier bag. This bag, I think it's almost $2,000 retail, maybe more. And I just wanted it for under $1,000, and I found a lady in Melbourne selling it for about $300. I was like, oh yeah, I don't see why they'd make fake ones of these. I mean, it's Marni, like, but guys, they can make fake bags of anything. So when I received it, it felt a bit plasticky, and I messaged the seller and I was like, look, is this a fake bag? And they're like, just send it back and I'll give you your money back. Don't give me bad feedback. Same situation. And I did, because I just wanted my money back and I couldn't be bothered going through the whole eBay procedure. But yeah, that was, again, I'm going to say it was like 2 years ago that happened to me. And now, recently I got scammed again. And this was a really stupid thing for me to do. This was only like a few weeks ago this happened to me. And I'm pretty embarrassed about it, to be honest, because I should have known better. I was hunting for like Chanel classic flaps on eBay, and I found this red caviar medium large classic flap, literally like, you know, a dream classic flap. It was listed for 2,000 Australian dollars, and I was like, why is it so cheap? And this was the buy it now price. And I looked at the seller. She's from France. She was also selling a Grand Shopper tote for around about the same price, and I'm like, maybe she just doesn't know how much these bags are worth. And now I have a little bit more of an eye for designer things. I know how to authenticate. I've got a pretty good understanding of like the different years of Chanel handbags, the different kind of grains of caviar that you may come across, the markings, the serial numbers, the stitching, the, you know. So the pictures, it looked real, and I was like, okay, this is like, I think it was like from 2011 or something. Yeah, I can't remember now, but the pictures looked real. I'm like, maybe she just doesn't know how to price stuff. And I kind of just made up this fantasy in my head that this is just some French lady who's selling off her designer stuff, and maybe she just wants to get rid of it. So I bought it. I bought it now, and I paid straight away, which I should not have done. I should have just maybe bought it now and then not paid. Maybe asked the seller a few questions first. But I panicked, and I thought it was an amazing deal, and I bought it, and I'm like, wow, I can't believe this. I bought a classic flap for $2,000. I'm so good. And you know, in the past I have been able to get bags for like super good deals like that, but you know, they don't happen very often. So this was one of those times where I was wrong, because I messaged the seller and she didn't reply to me. I then messaged her again a day later and said, can you just send me a video of the bag? Didn't reply. And then her listings got deleted. So that was a red flag for me. eBay had actually removed her listings, because I don't know why, but I messaged eBay and I was like, look, the thing that I've purchased has been deleted, so can I have my money back? And they were like, look, her account looks sus, but we have to go through the procedure. You need to message her, and if she replies back within 3 days as to the status of your package or whatever, then we can't refund you yet, because she could have sent you an authentic bag, and you know, that could happen. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that's a bit silly because you've deleted her listings. But anyway, I had to just go through the procedure. I messaged her, I filed a case with eBay, and then I waited 3 days. She didn't reply. And I also looked at my PayPal account and noticed that the money had actually been sent to like a Chinese name. So I don't know if it was like, I know a lot of fake bags come from China and a lot of scams and stuff. I'm not trying to be racist, but it kind of just was a bit of a red flag for me, because I thought her location was France, as stated in the you know, in her seller description. So I'm like, oh, maybe it is a bit of a scam. So yeah, she didn't reply to me or anything, and then eBay refunded my $2,000 back, which was a relief, because yeah, I was like, oh, I don't want to just lose a random $2,000. Like, that's a lot of money, guys. Like, that's a lot. It's a lot for me. It's a lot for anyone. And yeah, that was me being dumb. I should have really looked at the seller first. Even if their photos look real, they could have stolen those pictures. You just don't know. And honestly, in hindsight, I'll probably only purchase from Japanese resellers on eBay from now on. They're a little bit more, I've never had a problem with Japanese resellers personally. But that being said, you know, you really need to understand what you're buying. You need to understand like the year that your item has come from, the colorways that are available, the leather, the stitching, any like markings on the bag, just so you can kind of make a judgment, you know, as to whether the bag is real at first. And then again, when you receive the item, it has to be the same item as in the pictures as well. So yeah, I do have a bit better of an eye for authentic bags these days. But you know, even recently when I went to a consignment store, and they were going to sell me a Chanel bag, and I asked them for the Entropy scan, and they hadn't scanned it, and that was a red flag for me. And I feel like the bag they were going to sell me could have been not authentic, just because of how much I look at Chanel bags and I understand the years that they come from. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is you can find deals on eBay, but you really need to, you know, have your wits about you and understand, you know, there are a lot of fakes on eBay too. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching my video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you